Oh, people around the world, YouTube subscribers. This is your boy Drizzy GFTP bringing another game in for the people news. And of course, you ain't gonna hear any curse in this video because I'm trying to get right with Jesus. Let's get to it, people. I'm sorry for the absence, man. I just been on this playing the PS4. You know, try to get as much gaming in as possible. Told y'all if y'all want like see me play this check out my Twitch channel on Drizzy GFTP. But I'm gonna hit y'all up with some gaming news so y'all can see it. Okay, first thing we need, I think this website is what, Forbes? Not too sure. No, it's financial review. Says the Xbox hit on smash records. Market research firm NPD Group said a total of 65,917 Xbox One consoles were sold in its first 3 days on sale in Australia, more than doubling the previous launch record for Nintendo Wii in 2006, and beating our previous records for number of consoles sold in a week. So Microsoft is doing pretty good. You know, they're doing pretty good in Australia, but the reason they are doing pretty good in Australia is because Sony is struggling to hold pre-order numbers because they constantly keep running out. Each time they try to bring some more consoles in, they always get sold out. Okay, let's go to the next part of the news. This on Forbes. It's it says that Microsoft Xbox One may be losing to the console war due to Kinect alone. Now, this pretty obvious because like I said, at the beginning, a few months back, Microsoft said you didn't need the Kinect in order for the Xbox One to function. But however, they still sold it for a $500 price tag. That's the reason why they really just losing, because Sony is selling it at selling their PS4 at a $400 price tag, which you can't really beat that for a next generation console. Cause majority of consoles over the past, if you noticed, when PS3 first came out, it was $500 to $600. So it's pretty good. It's pretty decent. I say Sony is beating them, but you can't really count Microsoft out. Still give them time, but yet again, you gotta look at Sony. Some of they countries, Asian continents, haven't got the console yet, like Japan and other Asian territories. So we'll just have to see where that goes. On some more news, I told y'all about that Kinect, not to trust it. What did I tell y'all? Didn't I tell y'all not to trust that Kinect? Because the NSA has been monitoring gaming, they've been monitoring Blizzard's World of Warcraft and Second Life. Yeah, Blizzard's World of Warcraft and Second Life. They just monitoring it to make sure there's no terrorism happening. So, but still, that's gamers' privacy though. You invading. So I told y'all that Kinect was going to spy on y'all, because when they made that deal with the NSA, this was what's going to happen. This is just only the beginning. They just spied on 2 games. There's no telling how many other games they'll be spying on in the near future. Well, I just figured I'd touch base with y'all on this, so y'all give y'all a heads up on this. So when y'all play y'all video games, make sure that Kinect is off. Unplug it if you have to, by any means necessary. But that's all the news I got for you today. But last but not least, we gotta talk about this VGX Awards that came on, what was it, Saturday, which was horrible. It was the most terrible video game award show I have ever seen. They held it in a studio. I thought that each award show, when they have the award show, they do it on the stage. They talk about what games are coming out. It's this VGX award show was it was a dubstep. It was a bootleg version. It was a bootleg version you could just record, because it wasn't really to talk about Microsoft and Nintendo was talking about a couple of their games. Sony didn't really mention much about what was coming out. Really, Sony was on hush mode, so everybody was wondering like why Sony hasn't said anything. I'm thinking Sony has a lot in store come next year. They really ain't doing too much talking about their games, which is understanding and unusual at the same time, because we us gamers, we buy you guys consoles like to have fun and see what kind of up to date games we're gonna be getting in the near future, but they kept quiet about stuff. Like the only games that really caught my attention was what Titanfall. It's a game I think called No Man's Land. Please correct me if I'm wrong. It looked like a pretty good game. You flying from planet to planet. Reggie from Nintendo came talking about they had this big announcement, which was what was it? Cranky Kong on the next Donkey Kong game. I found that quite hilarious. I'm like, this the only thing you give the Nintendo fans is Cranky Kong. I'm like, wow, this strange. This the best you can do. But yeah, I found it quite horrendous. I wasted like what, an hour or so of my life watching that award show, which I shouldn't have never done. I should have kept playing the game, but I wanted to check it out because I thought it was gonna be an award show, an actual award show. What you see, like if you watch like the movie awards, the music awards, the VJ award, you watch award shows period. You thought that the VGS was gonna be like that. You were wrong. It wasn't like that. No, it was so much humiliation and like not following the prompt lines going on. It was like you could do that. You could do this award show outside or in a basement or in the attic with a couple of cameras and do it. It was like your do it yourself award show. And like it's like it really wasn't worth it. You had 4 million people even tuning in to watch this show, and to see that pathetic show, it and like never again. Spike, when you come with it next year, make sure you make the award show right. Make it right. We want to see some up to date games, some games coming out soon. We want to see that kind of stuff. But I did get a glimpse of like what games that won like awards, like Grand Theft Auto. They won Game of the Year, which was obvious because they sold so many copies. Like they made $1 billion in like 3 days. So like yeah, that was like the go-to game that came out this year. I thought The Last of Us was gonna win, but it didn't win. Naughty Dog won Studio of the Year, which was kind of odd because they won Studio of the Year, but they didn't win Game of the Year. That's kind of odd with The Last of Us. So I don't know. It just how they presented it, and like they showed the preview of the game called South Park, the South Park game, which is pretty cool. It gets even more cooler day by day when I see it. So it's pretty nice and far out, man. But yeah, that's all I got to say about the VGS Awards. It's not really much to say. Just wow, that was it. Yeah, like I could have did a whole lot in an hour or so. But I thank y'all. Let me know what y'all opinions are of what I just said. Leave a comment in the section below. Like or dislike my video. Subscribe to it. It doesn't matter, man. I'll always be here making videos for y'all, man. I thank y'all around the world for taking time to watch my videos, because like I said, without you guys around the world, there wouldn't be no YouTube for me and other people making videos for y'all on up-to-date news. By the way, shout out to BG. Shout out to Malik Forte, Gamer 2323, Hip Hop Gamer, the Troll, Next Gen 720. Shout out to those guys because they bring you the games and stuff. They take time out. We take time out of our busy schedule to give you up to date news and stuff. So I just want to thank y'all for taking the time out to watch my videos. So until then, man, y'all take it easy and don't forget to get right with Jesus.